back into that status.
Andrus leading things off. First pitch fouled back. Now, Ober last year.
That he can get his changeup over to left-handed hitters.
On the ground, backhanded. Urshela has made this play 100 times this year, and he makes it again. But you get the idea. Here's Moncada, and there is strike one.
It's a nice slider. He's developed that slider a lot.
5 feet in front of the plate, 1 and 2.
So to the degree that he can find that changeup, he will just get better and better.
Called back. And a swing and a miss. Sanchez with a tag.
To the degree that Bailey Ober can impress with a fastball just like that. Yeah.
1-0 to Abreu. Abreu having another productive season. Foul back.
As the home runs are down this year, RBI's down.
And a foul. 11 pitches, 7 strikes, 64% strike.
Fastball. He's got what they call great extension. And the extension, obviously, he's 6.
Jimenez on deck. It's hit to center. Contreras is back, looking up, and makes a leaping.
The heat is on. I don't even need this.
Well, can I have it?
Jimenez leading off the second. Hey, unfortunately, we're to the playoffs. Hopefully, a long run once they get there, and then you've got other years where it just doesn't work out. So, what are your
career? We had some lean years there, early 2010s. And, you know, I think the main thing for me, and going into the offseason with a good feeling and trying to play good baseball, playing out the string, kind of just playing it out. But there's integrity in the game, and you want to finish on a high note if you can.
Yeah, if you try to finish, to Glenn's point, you finish the season and go into the offseason and you finish in second place. I've made an impression for next spring.
Foul back, strike one to Sheets.
Well, and to get back, to be able to go into the offseason with a positive feeling, and you talk about that rivalry. When I first came up at the end, and I said it a month ago, I thought that this series and the series coming up next week, we're going to determine the guys. We beat those guys, we handled them. Obviously, the Guardians are going to have the target on their back.
Another strikeout for Ober, 2 down.
Boy, that Guardians game and the Royals game is the command wasn't quite there, but the finish looks better, and I think the breaking ball action like that, if you're not getting out front. So with that groin injury, being able to stride out, the slider right there looks pretty.
Strike to ball or strike to corner. Those are nasty.
Now 1 and 2.
Basically every situation, you win a division, you have expectations to win a division, and you do.
Up 6 down with 4 strikeouts. Now a pop-up right side of the infield. And Arise squeezes it. Grandal the batter. And another first pitch strike from Bailey Ober. That's to center. It'll carry to Contreras, and 2 quick outs here in the 3rd inning.
Off to a really good start so far.
And strike 1 to Josh Harrison. Tapper to short. Correa waits, fires across on a very quick, but instead they were swept at home by the Guardians, and then 16. Andrus squares to bunt, and it's on the skin of the infield. That's to center. Harmlessly, it appears, to Contreras. 10 up, 10 down. The White Sox are nearly that much below 500.
That's really not good. A disaster.
Moncada to right. And that's going to be the first hit. It's going to be high off the wall at right. Moncada will go to second. And will throw Abreu, who lined out to center his first time up. Breaking ball on the outside edge.
Once you make that mistake, now you got to come back and make some good pitches.
High fastball for strike two. Recovers from the injury. What a pick on the backhand side too, throwing Abreu out. That's what we talked about in when he first opened my eyes about what a great glove man he was. Hard with Urshela in the minor leagues. He was his minor league manager to center. Contreras over and back. That ends the inning. White Sox got a hit.
Back in the aggressive mode. He's last inning as down lower in the zone. He left a changeup up.
2 strikes.
There's a good changeup. Perfect spot right there. It was good. Urshela bailed him out on that one.
And a quick strikeout of Sheets. Second time that Sheets has gone down on strike.
Except for one has been good on the other side of the plate.
Pollock taps it foul. 1 strike. Pitch for Bailey Ober. Just outside a check swing and he got him to chase again. That's how he struck him out in the second.
Both slider and curveball effectively tonight. And you don't see that a lot. You don't see a guy that's a good curve. Both pitches in excellent spots right now.
Vaughn takes a strike. One and two.
And even a right-on-right change.
There's a 77, but it's the quality of the strikes.
Well, see, that's the thing. That strike.
How about 5 wonderful innings for Bailey Ober?
Had a great slider tonight.
Up and away, ball 1 to the leadoff Dawg. Hit a fly ball to center his first time up. He missed once, back in the zone with the next one.
I'll count 1-0, and he just drops a changeup in the perfect spot to get back in the count. And then another one right in the same spot. On the corner against left-handers, right where he needs it.
And now 2-2. And another swinging strikeout for Bailey Ober.
The ball toward the outside part of the plate and then helps it run a little bit more away.
Well, this is really 5 1/3 innings. And that's pulled foul for strike 2. When Perk was up here, he was talking about how, and you were built up internally here when you've had the same injury twice in one season, and another swinging strikeout.
Been good against them in the past, and why he's terrific against them tonight. He's throwing all those sliders. Now I have to worry about a 4th.
1-1, and if you
that's, I mean, you just can't.
And now 2-2. Caught a double. Doesn't chase there. Now 3-2. Tapper to short. That came up on Correa, but he stayed with it. Moncada will lead off the 7th. He's the only base runner for the White Sox tonight. A 1-out double in the 4th off the fence. 1-0 to Moncada. This one will be a strike. And it's pulled foul.
The meat of the order here for the White Sox after to this point pitching such a beautiful game times through the lineup. And now a 7th inning and 3rd time.
And now missing inside just the 3rd 3-ball count. And he missed the first walk out in the 4th.
His breaking ball has been so good because now there it comes. There, good.
Are you fouled away?
Inside fastballs and then go back out. It's got to be off the plate.
Got him to chase. 10. Jimenez. Breaking ball spins over for strike. 1-1. fastball and a swing and a miss.
He missed his.
Off the plate.
Gary Sanchez think.
And now missing away. The inning started with a walk. Double play grounder. 7 fantastic innings for Bailey Ober. But the most important thing, I think, to Twins fans, Xander Bogaerts is 0 for 3 with a walk. Sheets in the 8th inning. Foul back, and it's 1-1 that you've had past success against. But when they're a divisional opponent, as appears to be the case for Ober, well, you can't.
Is that you want to finish strong so that you go into the offseason with the mindset of, man, I got something now. I can work all winter long on those things. My strengths and my weaknesses. Understand what is great for Bailey Ober right here in that regard.
And I want to talk with Bailey about this. For me to do is to locate whatever I have. And that one not located so well. A breaking ball right down the middle. And it's whacked for a 1-out single. But that gets away from Correa.